You're watching Time Out on CampusSports.net.
Hi, I'm Denzel Washington. Make sure you go out and check out CampusSports.net. It's the Bang Bang. Who is Jimmy Foxx? I hate that one.
Cause you changed me, baby. 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 Yeah, you changed me, baby. Said I never settled down, I met you.
How you doing, friends, and welcome to another episode of Time Out on CampusSports.net. I'm your host, Dave Osco. Now, what is Time Out? Time Out's where we sit down with celebrities and athletes and talk to them about sports and life. Now, today we have an incredible guest who happens to be a dear friend of mine and one of the most talented people on the planet. He's got 2 Grammys, an Oscar. He can sing, he can act, he can dance, he can do stand-up comedy, he can do impressions. He's a father, he can play instruments, he can probably even cook. His name, Jamie Foxx. We'll be back with him right after this on Time Out. So we're sitting here with Jamie Foxx. Jamie, thanks for taking the time to be here with us. You got a busy schedule. You're filming movies. Are you tripping out right now?
This is tripping.
Yeah, you tripping out a little bit? You didn't know. You didn't know.
Yeah. So we're sitting with Jimmy. No, Dave, I knew.
All right. Okay.
You said.
So first I want to talk about, you were quite the stud in high school. You played basketball, track, football. I've seen the pictures, the Jerry curls.
Yeah.
You had the short hair on the sides.
I had to make people understand it was a California curl.
Right.
That's what they told me. Or either they charged me an extra $25 and said it was California curl. But my curl, for all of those curl connoisseurs, my curl rivaled the curl. The curl that I worshipped was Melvin Riley.
Okay.
And if you do your Googling, Melvin Riley was the lead singer of Ready for the World.
Okay.
So that's what I patterned my curl after. It
All right.
like a Z28. Short in the front. Long in the back.
Okay, so being in Texas, which is a college football mecca, you got the Longhorns, you got the TCU, you got
Texas
Baylor.
State,
Who was your college team?
SMU at the time. SMU because Eric Dickerson, Craig James was part of the Pony Express before they got the death penalty.
Right.
But if you look at Eric Dickerson, who was 6'4" and a half, running straight up through the line, he had the big neck roll at the time with the curl. When he ran the curl, hit the back of his neck. Craig James, Bobby Leach. I wonder where Bobby Leach is right now. Somebody could Google him. Bobby Leach actually came to our school, and at that year that they played, they didn't get awarded the championship. And we asked him, "Do you think you guys should have won a championship?" And he says, "In our like, what do you call it when all the kids come together?"
At the end, like the team meeting?
No, the thing. What do they call
the
it?
pep rally.
Nah, whatever. When they come talk to you, whatever. He was talking to all of us. And we asked you to one. He goes, "You damn right," which was crazy because we heard him cuss.
Right.
We cuss. So at that time, SMU was all those guys were my heroes, and Eric Dickerson went on to be one of the greatest running backs to ever play, and he's from Texas as well.
Yeah. Now you were on Jimmy Fallon a few weeks ago. We were there in New York, and you did some incredible impressions. Yeah. John Legend, Mick Jagger, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, with the Clippers, I mean, we got to get guys. It's not Blake's fault. I mean, we did a great job, but at the same time, we got to get better. And I don't know what's going to happen next year, but I know that, I got to get a lozenge or something. This is crazy.
Order a value meal at McDonald's as Doc Rivers.
Hi, I'm McDonald. May I help you?
Yeah, sir, let me get a,
I'm sorry, sir.
I said, yes, let me get a Big Mac.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand.
I said, let me get a Big Mac. God, this is crazy. Some McNuggets.
Sir, I can't understand.
McNuggets, I'm going to drive it up. It's not Blake's fault. It's not Blake's fault.
It's not Blake's fault. All right, now can you do, because we were doing this the other night, can you tell me why the Cavs didn't make it to Game 7 as Mike Tyson?
I can't. You know why? Because I'm going to do the movie.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So what I will do is this. I'll tell you that the Mike Tyson that we're going to try to capture in the movie with Martin Scorsese at the helm.
Right.
Terry Winter, who wrote Wolf of Wall Street. We want to try to capture the Mike Tyson that people don't see. And you know, like I know, Mike Tyson at one point was, I mean, super mega. I mean, just everything. House in Vegas, animals, lions and tigers.
He was as big as Bruce Jenner at one point.
He was huge. Bruce Jenner, hilarious. But he was huge. And at that time, I remember him having a party in Vegas, and just everybody was there. I remember Stevie Wonder was right after the McNeely night, and Cisco. I mean, everybody. And for some reason, I don't know if he really liked the Cisco guy. I don't know if Cisco heard him, but when Cisco was there, I don't like that guy, the thong song guy. I don't like that thong song guy. Cisco should be a girl. And I remember a girl asking him for a picture, and he went off. He said, "You don't want to take a picture, you want to put me back in jail." He went off. And I was like, wow. And even Stevie Wonder was like, what's going on? I was like, no, just stay there. And Stevie was like, should I get at it? I said, Stevie, no, just stay. Because he wanted to flee, like he just heard danger. And I watched that moment where he was really threatened by that picture because he had gone to jail because of the rape allegations. And one of his play sisters comes out and says, stop that. Because people were like, literally, his security was afraid to approach him. He was in an angry state. And so she walked him back off in the room and settled him down. So years later, after everything sort of fell apart, you know, I thought in taking on the role of Mike Tyson, this would be great to tell that story in contrast to when I went to his house not too long ago.
Right.
I said, how you doing, Mike? All praises to Allah, my brother. I'm happy. So why? Because I don't have any money anymore. Nobody can take anything from me. I'm so happy right now. I said, what's that mean? He said, because with all these vultures, all these vultures around me taking everything, just sucking my blood. I'm so glad I don't have any money anymore. I can't take anything. I was like, wow. I said, that's the movie. That's the person that you tell. And I said, give me a day in the life. And then he says, well, back in the day, you know, people we were fighting over my clothes because I have $100,000 in my pocket. People fighting over my clothes to take me to the cleaners because they didn't know I had money in my pocket. And I said, we could do that guy who is reflective, who went through all this. Remember, Mike at one point was the most hated. I mean, people really hated him.
LeBron now.
I mean, literally hated him, and sometimes for good reason. Mike will tell you. He said, you know, I had bad things going on as well, but looking forward to doing that film. That's why I don't want to joke it, because I think that when you see the what do you call it, his life story, the documentary.
Yeah.
So I would love to tell a girl no. I was like telling a girl no. I'm gonna make love to a girl because I love having sex. I'm gonna make love to a girl. She has to make sex hard. I say no. She said, well, I want you to do me this way. I say no. I was saying no. It was just like, oh man. And then we talked about Casamano. I just love Casamano because he was always telling me, you know, I was very good looking. He kept complimenting, give me compliments. I was like, why is he always talking? I thought he was queer because he would always tell me I was comic book what he was doing. He was actually building my confidence because he knew that I was going to need that because I was going to be heavyweight boxing champion of the world. I said, oh, let me get there. So what I told him was, I said, I want to be so good at Mike Tyson that your kids run up and say, Dad.
Yeah.
You know.
And you will be.
Hopefully.
I got faith. Now, you've done a lot of work with the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, and your sister has, and she has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
How do you think that students and athletes can start to participate more and work in their community with people with Down syndrome?
You know what? I think what it is, man, is just being exposed to it. Like, you know, my sister's had Down syndrome. I call her ghetto down. She's like the most ghetto, like, cool. And what was great, what my mother did with her, what she did do is she put her in regular school classes. She didn't put her in like the what you consider the slow class or remedial class. She put her in classes where she could learn how to read and write, and asked the local students to help her out. So she learned good habits. She learned how to write and things like that. So that when we did get involved with the Global Down Syndrome, which was through Quincy Jones, man, bring your sister, man. She'd love this, man. Meet Mr. C's up there in Denver, man. Bring her. And so we go up to Denver. We meet a guy by the name of Mr. C's, who his granddaughter was suffering from Down syndrome. And a lot of times in our society, it's not until someone who is of influence or money, when they're affected, that gets the ball rolling. So luckily, and unluckily they were like, you know, we want to help out with the global Down syndrome. So every year we go there in Denver, and my sister went. You've seen my sister, man. She's amazing. The way they found out about my sister, I did a video called "Blame It on the Alcohol," and my sister was like, "Yo, I know you're gonna let me be in the video, big bro." I was like, "Yeah, I got you." So the day we shooting, you know, it's everybody. Quincy Jones, and Jake Gyllenhaal, Forrest Whitaker, everybody's there. Ron Howard is there. You know,
Right.
She's like, "Big bro, don't forget about me. You gonna let me dance, right?" I said, "I got you." So it's getting late. She started getting discouraged. I said, "Big bro, you've been telling me you gonna let me dance." I said, "I got you." And I looked down. She had a purse. And it was closed, but there was some hair sticking out of the purse. I said, "What is that?" She said, "Well, that's my ponytail. I'm gonna put that in when it's time for my dance sequence." So she puts her ponytail in. She does her thing. The Down syndrome community sees this and says, "Who's this girl who actually went on to dance on the Grammys with?" So when she went to Global Down Syndrome, she ended up, you know, winning everybody's heart. She became the spokesperson for Global Down Syndrome. She went to DC, met with the president and all that. And so, look, man. It's sort of like this. Anything you want to get into nowadays, you can. If it's a Global Down Syndrome, it's a Special Olympics, whatever it is, you know, it's a matter of pressing one button on your computer now. That's one thing that I feel like is great about, you know, having the internet. You can log on there, Global Down Syndrome. You can see what you need to do. And every time I meet someone who has a special needs child or grown up, I say, man, you got to come to Global Down Syndrome. Opens you up. And when they go to Denver, what happens is all of the locals come out, and they do a fashion show. So people will donate clothes, whatever, if it's Gucci, Versace, whoever it is, and they do a fashion show. And then, you know, it allows them to be like, you know, just, you know, cool. So whenever you want to get into whatever it is, man, you know, you don't have to sit back, you know, just get it.
And if you guys are interested, please go to globaldownsyndrome.org, and you can get more information on that there. So recently you did a Under Armour commercial with Steph Curry.
Yes.
Who won his first NBA championship tonight, actually.
Absolutely amazing.
And you called him the baby-faced assassin.
Baby-faced assassin.
So what do you think of his performance in the playoffs this year?
Absolutely amazing. And I think if you look at what Mark Jackson did with the team, I got a chance to go back when they played in the playoffs a couple of years back, when Mark Jackson was the coach. He said, "Come on, I want to talk to my players, Jamie. Inspire these guys. Come in and inspire these guys, Jamie. Come talk to them, man." I went and met. I said, "Man, he really made him believe." And then Steve Kerr takes over and he takes him all the way. You just cannot say enough about Steph Curry not only stepping up, but actually going all the way through. Usually, something like the MVP can be an anchor on you.
Right.
So by the time you get to the playoffs, there's so much fanfare, so much stuff. But he was laser focused. His family was amazing. When we did the commercial with each other, I got a chance to meet his family. You could understand that the kid has got a great base. So, you know, to see him win and to see how great it was with his team, it was just amazing. Even though, you know, like I've been a LeBron fan since he got in high school. So it was great to see that matchup, to see the David and Goliath of it all.
And LeBron didn't let us down.
He didn't. And I thought that was great too. That LeBron, you know, really. You thought that LeBron was just going to be wiped away, but he made it great, and then he pushed Steph, and Steph stepped up to the plate, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So.
Now, one of the things I love too is I love how you kind of mentor a lot of young athletes.
Yeah.
You know, we have a mutual friend, Jaleel Okafor, which is really funny that he's. You know, he's about to
Can I go to the club?
And he wants to go to the clubs, and you and I are talking him out of it. And you're saying you'll even call his dad to make sure that he doesn't go.
You know what it is? Look, no one has a chance anymore.
Right.
No young anybody has a chance, especially young athletes. With social media, the way that the I got your thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back in the day when there was no camera phone and anything, it was a little more loose. But now, man, everybody's watching every move, and no one, they cannot wait to kill you. It's like I've never seen. We're more bloodthirsty.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen.
It's like this.
It's like they want to. The memes and the this, you motherfucker, you ain't this shit. And it's like, I said, so when these young dudes are saying, why don't I this, why can't I that? I said, listen, why not? Just not do it. Right. You want to go to my house?
Yep.
Kick it, have your folks over there, phone free zone, nobody on their phone.
Yep.
Because what I don't want any of these athletes to do, man, is miss the opportunity to be great over just something that happened in the club or so you hanging out with the wrong crowd. And it's already tough. You know, a lot of these kids come from the inner city or places that, you know, where it's, a little dicey, and especially in our community, like we made it, dog.
Yeah.
The we made it is bad. It's like, man, what you mean we made it? Nah, man, we on our way. So you see the entourage. So
Right.
for all these young guys, man, I tell them, the best thing to do is sit still, get grown, and then you go to any club you want to. But make sure that you can get out there and play ball, football, basketball, and Des Bryant, all these guys.
Yeah.
Talk on, because like I said, you see the opportunity. You don't want them to miss the boat, man. And it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher.
All right, so right now I'm going to put you in the timeout penalty box.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a few questions.
What does that mean?
I need you to answer them as quickly as
I will
possible.
sure damn well.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sure damn well.
What's your favorite number?
12.
Favorite food?
Cheeseburgers from Sonic Burger.
Wow, I love those tater tots.
Tater tots. Ocean
Yeah,
water
those
slush,
sponsors.
dog. Look here, dog. Already.
If you were stranded on a desert island and you could only listen to one artist the rest of your life.
Prince.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Prince.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm that dude right there.
Shaka Laka.
Anyway.
Sofia Vergara or J-Lo?
J-Lo.
J-Lo? Okay. Are you most proud of your Grammys or most proud of your Oscar?
I would say Oscar. You know why? I don't think I should have won the Grammy for Blame It on the Alcohol.
Okay.
That was a little hokey.
Okay. And when you're gone,
Yes.
what do you want them to say about you?
That motherfucker was cold.
Wow.
That's
I love
all.
it. All right. I love you.
Love you,
brother.
The new Davo.
This has been Time Out. We're campussports.net. If you want to follow Jamie Foxx, you can follow him on Instagram at,
I am Jamie Foxx.
and he loves Instagram. He's getting really good
At
at
my Pimpstagram.
it. And I'm Davo Philly, or Dave Ossico. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for checking us out.